something else. Do something else. That's it. That's all we want.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No! The girls are fighting. What is the tea?
Check that.
Now check that. This is episode 170 fucking 9 of another Everything and Then Some podcast. Talk Your Shit Tuesday. I am just Jer with
Lav and the Logitech controller. Ow, what? This stream is sponsored by Logitech.
Sponsored by Logitech.
All of your dreams.
Hey, DJ Chevy Red in the building.
All of your dreams will come true with just this controller. We're going to get into this. Jer, I miss you.
Laugh. I miss you too. You've been outside. You've been kicking it.
Yeah, I've been kicking it. Yeah. But I miss
And now
you.
I get to hear all about it. So excited. Because y'all, I'm the king of leaving somebody the fuck alone when they out of town.
He is, and he really did. And I wanted to call him.
I leave people alone.
I was gonna call him, but I was like, no.
You could have called me. I would have answered.
I was
but
watching
me
movies that I never watched before, shows I never watched before, like being forced to watch cable TV. It was different. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since I was forced to like watch TV. I mean, I could have went outside, but yeah. I like enjoying a room. I ain't gonna cap. It's something about having two beds and you the only nigga in there. Nigga, I feel
the
rich.
Sleep be fantastic.
The showers be fantastic. Oh my God. The first thing I did when I got there was take a shower. That's the first thing I did.
Running up all the
hot water. I mean, sauna.
Why am I
But
hearing notification?
So how was your week?
My week was cool. I do this last two. I miss you too. I'll be at school tomorrow.
You been skipping? You been skipping school?
I'll be there tomorrow. No, I didn't go today.
Oh, okay. All right.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Work, school. School has been fun. We finally did our talk show. I don't know. Did we do it last Tuesday or something? I don't know. We finally did our talk show. It was, I don't know. School just been fun. It's been fun. That's all.
That's
all I've
good.
been doing is and working.
That's good.
So let's get into you because you actually been doing stuff.
Yeah. I went to see
What did you
Don
do
Tolliver.
Friday?
Yeah, Friday. I went
Yes, Don.
Don, finally. The nigga been spinning me all my life. He's been spinning me all my life. Y'all, I finally got to see him and I cried for the first 3 songs. So don't even ask me how I felt about the show because he did everything that I wanted him to do. He did everything that the missus wanted him to do. She don't even like the last album. I just like all the albums. Like,
Yeah, I just like Don.
yeah,
Our King of
Don
Comments
is
is in the
just,
building.
shout out to the King of Comments.
Yeah, Liberian. What's up?
He did amazing. I
He
cried.
died.
All I can do was cry. That's all I could do.
I actually really love that for you because it's just like it's Don.
It's Don. He
It's
been spinning
Don.
me. Do you know how many times I've been buying tickets to his shows?
Yeah, because ain't this
and
like
it's
your
been-
fourth show you done bought a ticket to?
And this the only one I've been to. All the other ones been fucking canceled. All of his other shows been canceled for me. He was supposed to come here, canceled. And then I was really mad because I could have went to see IDK that day. So that really pissed me off. Because of course I want to see him.
Oh my god.
So either way, I finally got to see Don Tolliver in Detroit and Sterling Heights, and we got a room up there, and it was dope. I mean, we had a great time, and we just went back to the room and chilled.
Well, that's good. Concerts are always fun.
Yeah, we had it, man. Don did great.
Concerts are always
You know, it
fun.
had all the lights, all the synthesizers, all the mood. The mood.
Everything.
I was ready to shove my strap in places. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. Like he gets me there. I don't know what it is. Like
Get
he
the
gets me there.
strap.
Yeah, just grab the strap. It's time. But either way,
So who did you see on Saturday then?
so we
Wait,
can't.
it was just Don there? He ain't bring nobody with him?
Nah, he had Pierre Bourne, but he didn't have nobody
I
opening
love that
for him.
even more.
I know,
I
right?
love that even
Dope
more.
fucking show. Dope fucking show. I'm telling you, it was just him and Pierre didn't come out until the middle of his set. And he only did like a couple songs. He did all the songs basically from the Spider-Verse, you know, the Metro Boomin soundtrack, cuz you know Don all over that. Don is
I
all
haven't
over
listened
that.
to it. I still haven't even seen the Spider-Man movie, so
Man.
maybe I'll go tomorrow.
So he performed those songs that he had on the soundtrack, so that was dope. I mean, he touched every album. I had no complaints with his set list. I ain't gonna lie. Just he did Company Part 3. Oh God. I was ready. That's really when I was about to grab the strap. Grab it. Woo. He did that one
Like,
song
give
on
me that.
Astro World. Remember when we first heard Don on Travis's album, that Astro World
Did
album?
he?
Yeah. You can't say I'm not enough. That shit is hard. That shit drop. Hello?
Like
Hard.
what? No,
Hard.
Don is just. I love that for you.
Don is
friend.
different. Don is different.
Y'all better get into Don Tolliver. Y'all better get into him.
So boom, we came home Saturday. I'm right back on the road. Right back at it.
Right back outside.
Right back outside. The missus has some things to do. So I was meeting my cousins in Columbus for the Reset concert series. It was dope. We only went to the Sunday show. It was an all weekend type show, but we only went to the Sunday show. So, and on the Sunday ticket, it was Fouché. Never seen the young lady before, but I was very impressed from what I seen.
Okay.
And her merch is dope. I started to buy a shirt. Like honestly, I was gonna get her shirt instead of this, but I wanted everybody's. Shout out to Baxter in the background.
Shout out to our mascot.
My God, y'all hear that shit? It's that shit that gets on my fucking nerves right here. Cause
Let Bex live.
either way, okay, he can talk. That's his way of talking. Fouché, Toro Imoy, or Imoy. I've been saying it wrong all my life. I don't care. I love that man.
English is hard. Talking is hard.
I love that man. James Blake, love that man. And the Steve Lacy. And I knew that my little cousin, she was a fan of Steve Lacy. She has been a fan, like she's a big fan of Steve Lacy. I'm like, well, this will be dope, you know, for her. I just sent it to my cousin. I was like, hey, take your daughter. And then she was like, oh, well, we should all go. And I'm like, absolutely, we should all go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, we all going.
Yeah,
Man, it was dope.
Cousins.
This wasn't the biggest festival. However, there were still people falling out. Still people,
Really?
you know, fainting. And
It wasn't even that hot.
No, it was hot. I ain't gonna lie. However,
the sun was beaming.
oh
Okay.
man, it was nasty. Several beads of sweat within 10 minutes.
That's because people don't like drinking water.
That too. And I said that. I told my cousin that. I was like, you got to drink your water. You got to drink your water. You got to hydrate. If you're going to be about this festival life, that's the main thing. Like, I know people be wanting to go all out and, you know, do all the drugs that they want to do or drink, stuff like that. Mixed with the sun. You can't really do all that without water. You need water.
I'm trying to see the whole festival.
That too.
Water
I'm
me,
not trying
please.
to fall out. Now, I might get a drink before each set. I just want the drink for the set. And then y'all can break down and build up for the next set, and then I chill. But either way, Great fucking show. My little cousin had a great time. That was her first festival. It was so cute. She was like, "Well, what do I
That's
do? Like, where do
dope.
I go?" I'm like, "You go wherever you want to go. It's a festival."
So
She was
that's
like, "Well,
what
what about up
everybody.
there?" She was like, "How do I get up there?" I'm like, "You just go up there." Well, what if someone says something? I'm like, "What are they gonna say? You paid the same exact amount of ticket as everybody else.
Everybody else.
Go up there." So shout out to her. Shout out to my little cousin. That was so sweet. Some
Shout out
random
to little-
dude gave us VIP fucking upgrades. It was dope. I had a great time this weekend. I ain't gonna cap. I stepped outside for a little bit in Columbus or whatever. And that was very interesting to say the least.
I love kicking it in Columbus. It's so fun.
Yeah, I didn't go where I wanted to go, but
Mhm.
I knew where to go. I just wasn't gonna go there alone.
Gotcha. Look, well, you know, you know.
Oh yeah, I ain't trying to play them type of games. I'm just trying to have a good time. I ain't trying to fight with her
Period.
at all. I'm not trying to fight with her.
I don't nobody want to fight the missus. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
Nobody. This ain't that.
Oh
Well-
man, what has been going on?
Well, I'm glad that you have fun. It's been a whole lot going on. Like a whole lot, but not a lot. If that makes sense. But we
No,
were just
it
talking
does.
about, people playing in their faces. I've been paying attention. You've been paying attention to this Cardi and Offset. She may or may not have cheated on him.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen the rumor. I didn't want to. I don't know.
All I'm gonna say is in the voice note where she doing all the singing, should have cheated and all that. That's all fine and dandy. She did not say she didn't cheat on this man.
Oh God, she ain't cheating on this man.
She said her pussy so good and she Cardi B. If she was cheating, a nigga would be running his mouth and he would have said something.
And I believe
That's what. And
I
that's
believe
very.
I believe it. That's very.
I do
fucking
too.
true.
But that don't.
That's why I
she
don't
didn't
cheat.
Say I ain't cheat on him, and she told us to ignore him. I don't know. And now they back on stage again. Linking up at the BET Award.
Who you talking about, the Migos?
I told you, Cardi B was the reason the Migos broke up in the first place. So.
Well, I'm not gonna give her all that power. That's a lot of power that we giving her. Damn, she cheated.
Why?
She the reason the Migos broke up. She did this, that, and the third. My God, what didn't she do? And to me, she's been doing the least. So
Exactly.
if she just back here doing all this, then that's crazy.
Like, that's what happened when you sign 360 deals and you get all that money and stuff up front to be that one. Well, two, but you know what I'm saying. The Migos were fine. And then Offset proposed on stage, one of their shows, cheated, they got married. It was just as soon as that, it just didn't make sense.
I mean, she did what she was supposed to do. She took him back. She stuck by him, right? Right?
Yeah.
Ain't that what y'all credited Meg for? Y'all credited Meg for the same shit. Listen, okay.
But I remember what I said. I felt like it was very how he proposed to her on stage.
Yeah, that's
And
toxic.
didn't
That's
really
some
give
toxic shit.
her no choice to say no. And this was after the stories had broken shit of you may have been out here cheating on her. Like, that was wild to me. Because the way I would have been like, pick yourself up now.
Oh my God.
Of course, I remember the words I got wrote it in one of them moments.
God.
Just get on up, pack it up. I'll talk to you later. This ain't that. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just me. If you are in a relationship, don't cheat though. All jokes aside,
I don't see how people have the mental capacity.
it ain't worth it.
It's boring.
Just go be single if you just want to be able to do whatever you want to do
Being
and to
single is
whomever you want
boring
to do it
too.
to. You said being single is boring.
Mm-hmm. I like the court.
Being single is peaceful.
Yeah.
'Cause I still have plenty of fun.
No, I do
But the
too.
peace,
But it'd be
the
boring.
peace
It'd be
that I
it'd be a
have.
little bit boring.
Oh, Laugh, we ain't talked. I got to tell you what I did.
Oh Lord.
Cross something off the bucket list.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll tell you that afterwards. That's too much for our
Our
people to hear.
our listeners,
Yeah, our listeners.
Mm.
It's
our
too much for
viewership.
them. That's
Let's get into it.
What you want to get into? Well, you know what? Let's get into lives that have been lost. For the life of me, I can't remember if we talked about this or not last week before the technical difficulties.
We didn't really get a chance to talk about it.
Yeah. So a sub disappeared. They were some rich people was in a Logitech control.
You gotta tell the story right,
submarine,
Jerry. You can't just tell it like this.
to go see Titanic. They slapped it. It was one button. It was controlled by one button. And a
Probably this one.
Logitech controller.
I would say that because usually when you plan, right, this is the one that gets you to run, and this is the one that operates the head. So in the submersible part, I would think that this is the one that drops it. So you drop it down like this, and if you want to go back up, I would assume that you just like that. I assume that. I'm not sure what this could be. This could be a little bit of rotation, like, so you just like, you kind of guiding it with this one. So you want to go left and right and all that. But if you want to go up.
There's 5 people sharing one hole peeking at the Titanic.
A submersible made of PVC pipes. Do you know what PVC pipes are, Jerry? Do you know what they are? Do you know what they're used for? They're used for everything. Don't get me wrong. But
Not for no motherfucking sub.
Back in my day, they would make potato shooters. You know, the shooters, the PVC pipes you put together, and then you did like it shoots potatoes out of it. That is what I know PVC pipes to be for. You know, a little plumbing.
No, like this is
Great for water.
This is
Don't get me
wild to
wrong.
me. I don't care.
I don't think that this was.
Shows they paid $250K to get crushed like a bag of chips. That's what they did.
It's not even crushed. It just the whole thing imploded. It exploded, basically.
Like,
So that's we can't blame it on the Logitech controller. I want to say that. I want to say that we cannot blame the deaths of the 5 billionaires on the Logitech controller, because as soon as they went down there, it imploded. That has nothing to do with the controller.
Nothing to do with
that.
The
Has
controller.
everything to do with the fact that you shouldn't be taking this thing that fucking far down.
And they did go below the recommended depth that they were supposed to go. It was like double or triple.
Too much.
That.
Yeah, too goddamn much. Shout out
And
to Logitech.
then when I figured out that
Y'all
this
did that.
wasn't
Y'all
the
did
first time that a trip like this had been made, it was just like, oh, okay, because I was thinking this was the first time. I'm trying to figure out why these people want to go explore the Titanic in the first place. Like, what is there to see? It's water, it's dust, it's
great question. I really don't know. Yes.
Like it's at the bottom of the ocean.
The real submarines can't even get that low. Real submarines, I don't know what it's not in the 10,000s. I think that's my point. The Titanic is 12,000 feet below whatever.
Below sea level?
Yeah. It's down. It's 12,000 feet down there. 12,000 feet away.
It's insane.
And real submarines can't even get into the 10,000s, let alone 12,000 fucking feet. So now you got this submersible made of PVC pipes controlled by this, and then y'all would have blamed this. Like that was the problem. No. The idea was the problem. Can we be real?
Please.
The idea was the problem. Rest in peace to that 19-year-old boy. He said he ain't even want to go. That's the shit that pisses me off.
His mom released a statement and said that he did.
Nah.
She switched seats with him.
Oh.
Because she was supposed to go. Unless it was two 19-year-olds on there. Because I did hear that at first too, that he
didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Well.
So, look.
Thoughts and prayers to all involved.
To all involved. But it's one of those, what did they think was going to happen?
Do you think that it was a distraction from something else?
I think it was an Illuminati sacrifice.
Okay. All right.
And of course it was a distraction. Now, I don't know what it's been distracting us from.
Right.
But it's definitely stuff like this is always distracting. That's just how they said online on Twitter, where they were mad at this got so much coverage, but a ship full of immigrants, I think, disappeared and all the immigrants died or lost at sea or something. Nobody talked about it.
From Greece, and the refugees. Yeah.
So, look.
And you know what? You're right. Just to make a point, because of course I was glued to the TV. I'm watching CNN night and day. All they were talking about last week when this was all going down was the submersible and shit with Trump. CNN gon' CNN, you know? They always gonna talk about Trump. Period. They can't stop talking about the man. It's bewildering to me. Like, I'm like, there's other shit going on in the world. These people are supposedly lost in a PVC pipe in the middle of the fucking ocean. And you want to tell me about Trump? This is crazy. This is nuts. It's like they had nothing else to talk about. But not one time, not one fucking time did I see anything about these refugees from Greece being lost. I didn't see a goddamn thing. So were the Palestinians. You think CNN didn't show me Palestine? Every chance they fucking got, they were showing me Palestine.
Well, aren't we always at war with them? Look, all I'm saying
we always at war. Period. I don't even.
Billionaires were in this. Were in this sub. That's why they were covering it. Money, because money talks.
I don't know, man.
We act like we care about the immigrants and all that, but it wasn't no money on that ship. They didn't care that they was abandoned at sea. They already saw them as worthless anyway. I'm not saying this. I'm just society. Let's just keep it 100. That's how they. We know what it is. We need another war. We are at war.
Jerry, don't. See, here you go.
But
I agree. It is too many people on this planet. Listen,
many.
I ain't heard shit about nobody from Greece. I ain't heard shit about Greece. The Greece,
none. And then I was just like, I mean, well,
none of them.
And then the thing with that is, well, what do you want us to do now? I feel the same way about Amber Alerts. What do you want me to do with this information?
Yeah, because I ain't doing shit with an Amber Alert. I'm
not going outside looking for nobody's child.
Never. I'm
It's
not
just it's
like
not.
I can't even memorize the the license plate that you told me. You thought I
Well,
was gonna remember that we're looking for a gold Toyota Corolla with with license
like a
plate,
Corolla,
blah
that's
blah
everywhere.
blah.
They're everywhere.
Right?
No,
Like you think I'm gonna just be keep a lookout? No, I'm going
no.
home.
Get somebody else to do it.
I
So
don't know.
speaking,
Listen,
like,
we're on 4 different platforms. So it's cool that nobody watching us on Kick. We gonna get there. That's okay. That's okay.
we got to build it up. Tell the people about us. So speaking of damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Anyway, so you know the graduation video? Did you see it?
I did
Of the
see it.
chick grabbing the mic. You didn't let me say my whole name.
I did
Her
see that.
classmates are coming out to basically tell us that's not how it happened. She just wanted a moment, and y'all gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
It was a clip that was released. The woman was holding the mic, and she was just passing it back and forth to each person as they was walking past. When they stopped talking, she moved it. That's all I saw. That's how they explained it. She got to say her name. She was in one of the clips. So just YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. But yeah, people are too obsessed with getting a moment, with going viral, with
Yes.
sharing stuff online, with excuse me, it's scary.
No, I wholeheartedly agree.
It's scary.
Because all
and then
that
she went right to the agenda, making race a part of it. And it's just
we call that race baiting, guys. When race ain't got shit to do with shit and you just pull the card for no reason.
it's
No
an
reason
automatic
at all
trigger.
whatsoever.
And it clearly works.
And I'm glad that her classmates came and spoke out. Not necessarily to go against the young lady, but just to clear up what was going on at the graduation for before this took place, while this took place, what the rules were. And I mean,
there's been at least 2 of them.
I've graduated. I've walked across a few stages. So I know what it is. And that's not your time. That's everybody's time at once. And depending on how large your class is, yeah, keep this shit going. We don't have time for you to be on the mic having all these soliloquies and bullshit. Get your piece of paper and walk across the stage and go. That's all you have to do. So I'm glad that the young lady who clearly went to school with her, and she said she was like, I was right after her. She said there were 2 lines, and she was, all you have to do is say your name. Say your name. Say your name. Say your name. She's pointing the mic. 2 lines. Say your name. That's all you got to do. Literally. Now, I will say that is a poor fucking graduation.
Very.
However, I don't know what school this was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what school this was. I've watched other people walk across stages. It didn't look nothing like no shit outside in the grass with one microphone and you just saying a name. Like, nah. You supposed to say my name. You supposed to call me to the stage. Quit playing with me. That's how you graduate.
They was trying to get it over with. They was trying to get them people up out of there.
Clearly that they must have had a big graduating class. Like,
But that just don't even sound smart though. That just sound like it's hot and in the grass and you got the students walking past saying their names. So it just sound like a hot mess.
And then you got the whole, thing on. That thing is hot in itself. Come on, man. You got the cap.
Yeah.
Your edges sweating off. Lace is slipping. Just peeling back. Your muffin cap peeled back blue.
Probably done got bit by some mosquitoes on your ankle and shit.
You just you hungry. Like, you just sweating. You just roasting. You know, that's terrible.
It is.
Congratulations to all that have graduated, by the way.
To all the graduates, congratulations. to all the graduates.
Congratulations to all the graduates. You are absolutely correct. Yes. Oh yeah.
Round of
You
applause.
did it.
Round of applause.
You did it.
Well, here's another. Let's see. Do you think this deserves a round of applause? 'Cause this all happened in a week in Chicago.
Oh yes. Love to talk about this.
Carlisha Hood.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Great.
Look how it's supposed to say Carlisha. Like it. I couldn't see it being anything else.
It
so,
can't
you
be
know.
nothing else, right?
So if you guys weren't aware, she was in a food spot. I know they serve chicken, barbecue, something of that sort. You can just tell it's like she was at the spot getting her some food to eat. She got into it with a gentleman who was there, and his girlfriend was also there.
Mm-hmm.
He proceeds to assault her, punching her in the head and the face more than once. Her son gets there. He shoot him. The mother tell him, shoot this man, shoot him. And he shot him. And then when he was trying to get out and survive, they shot him down again. And then they chased, the mother grabbed the gun, chased the girlfriend down, and was going to shoot her. And told her son to shoot her, but he was just on some, okay, we out. We're not about to shoot her. Relax. We out. They got arrested.
She wanted everybody dead. Everybody got
She
it out.
wanted everybody dead.
Listen, she was
They got
not
arrested.
playing.
The mother was charged with murder. They have been released and charges have been dropped. She is now suing. She is now suing for emotional distress. She said, never would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, then arrested.
Who is she suing?
City of Chicago.
Okay. All right. She might get it.
Oh, she gonna get it. How much she suing for?
I think the whole situation is just very
It's very mind-boggling.
it's very sad. Like, I don't know what could have sparked this conversation or this whole argument, debate, whatever it was, this interaction between that woman and that young man, to the point where he's threatening to put his hands on her, to the point where he actually did put his hands on her twice, to the point where her son has to come in and shoot him
To get him to stop.
to get him to stop. Like, this is crazy. At what point, like, I don't know, like, I'd be bewildered. On his side, there's nothing that can take me there. I don't think there's anything that any stranger can say to me to take me there. On her side, I'm taking my food and I'm leaving. I don't know what transpired before all this happened, but it had to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Black people being black people, probably done got in an argument.
here's what I'll say. I
cut
hope
somebody
it
in
was.
line that
Yeah, I could see that happening. I could also see how, you know, how people come up to, you know, like, you, let's say you work at McDonald's and I come up there and I chill with you at McDonald's while you working. But I'm sitting here, I'm talking to you through the window and shit. Cause it looked like a small window. Like, you know how you go to like Kim's Wings or some shit. It's a small fucking window and that's it. Maybe a vending machine or something out in the waiting area. And 2 chairs. There's nothing out there. Sir, don't walk up here and I'm ordering my food.
Yeah.
Don't
Personal
do that.
space.
Don't do that. You see me talking, and from the camera footage that I seen her asking questions, looking up at the menu, asking more questions. She was ordering her food.
And keep in mind, this matters. When we in restaurants and stuff like that, he was to the left.
Mhm.
She was in front of it. So he had
Yeah.
already ordered.
He
You
had
can
already
tell there was one of
ordered,
them
or
they
he
had to be waiting.
Yeah, he was either already waiting, he was up there to see somebody else. I don't know. Whatever. He
was in the
could have
way.
just got
He was in the
behind her
fucking
in
way.
line. And I don't know why he didn't just do that. So either he already ordered or he just up there fucking around. It could be that too. And I never, you know, write that off because I seen it happen all the time.
All the time.
Niggas be bored and go up to other niggas' jobs. That is weird to me. I'm going home.
Please.
Call me when you get off. I'm not chilling with you at your
Please.
job all day. But either way, I'm so glad to be grown now because I'm not doing
Everybody, just keep your hands to yourself. That's where it really went left. It just like Lab said, it was nothing that woman
There's
said. It
nothing
was
that she
nothing
could have
that was
said.
that upset for you to say some. If you keep talking, I'm gonna bash your head and I'm gonna beat your ass or I'm gonna hit you. I swear I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit
like,
you, and then hit her.
This is an older
And hit her.
lady. She has on a fucking muumuu. Like, she doesn't even have on real clothes. She has on a house coat and her hair wrapped. Like, think of my mother out. You gonna hit my mother? And see, this is when I put myself in the
That's
young.
my mother.
Right, see, that's all our. That's the thing. You not gonna put your hands on my mother. Period.
Look,
I talked to her about it yesterday. She was like, I
or
already.
politely.
She
pull
was like, I
somebody's
already know my
backpack
child would
about
have did the
mine,
exact
you know.
same thing. Yeah, and I
The
would have took.
exact
I
same
would have took
thing.
whatever. I did it. He beating on my fucking mother in public. No one else is doing anything. Bop, bop. Get out. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. It's this button on the Logitech. On the bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. Aim, bop, bop, bop.
Okay, like emptying the whole clip.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm playing. So I'm glad that they dropped the charges against them because
Yeah,
self-defense.
yeah.
Anything that happened after he threw that first hit to me, that's self-defense. That's what it is. He attacked her.
She was clearly attacked because nothing was. There was nothing that he could have said, that she could have said, that he could have said. I don't understand none of that. And I'm sorry
Yeah.
that it had to, end up with this young man losing his life, but
He should have kept his hands to himself.
you should have kept your hands to yourself. I don't know, man.
Dead over some chicken wings with fries or barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I'm not dying for that. You know what? I wouldn't mind
Order
dying at like
And upstairs, like stop playing with.
at like Jade. I'd die over some sushi. I'd die over that steak again.
Okay.
Now, yeah. So you can kill me there.
Somebody come around to your table and knock that steak over by myself.
I'd die over that. What I'm not gonna die for is Calypso's. I'm not dying for the CMB, Kim's Wings,
none of
China
that.
Mountain. I'm not dying for
Hot
none of that
sauce
shit.
Williams,
Hot
none of
sauce,
that. And
none of
that's-
it. Open pit. I'm not dying for none of these niggas.
Damn, sure not open door.
Whew. Listen, one day we got to talk about that. I don't even
that's-
understand the open pit love. I
I
really
don't
don't get
either.
it. I really don't understand it. I've tried to understand it personally, and I don't get it. But
It's never been a favorite of mine either.
do what y'all
it's-
got to
it's-
do.
It's never been a favorite of mine.
What else we got?
But cheers to them for Chicago for getting it right. I know they're gonna have to collect check just out of court or something. I don't know. Because don't let her run the bag up, because she kind of pushing it at that point. Casanova has been sentenced to 15 years in prison for racketeering and narcotics charges. He's a rapper. He's been in prison going through this case and all that stuff for a while. Yeah, he got 15 years. We'll keep you updated on that. Maybe not.
Child.
Diddy.
Okay.
Remember we told y'all if not last week, maybe week before last, about him suing Deleon for
For lack of
being racist,
promotion.
like a promotion and marketing.
Yeah, I remember that.
They are, I guess you could say, countersuing
Mm, okay.
and firing him. That's how they answer. Yeah. They said Diddy Done only contributed $1,000. They contributed over 150 million. They are saying Diddy was making outlandish requests and all kind of stuff.
Shit. He making the
That's
the
not
correct
I can
request.
believe, but it's just this man said, we know it's true. Like they did Ciroc and Deleon. It's urban. It's not just a tequila or a vodka like every. It's always been considered urban. It has. And I don't care what y'all say. Casamigos, which they got into, which was 2 or 3 years after Deleon came out, I think. It came out of nowhere. It just seemed like it just popped up and that's the new tequila. That's the new tequila. It's he was onto something. And they basically done said, yeah, fuck you, keep your mouth closed. We gonna fire you.
Mm.
So we'll keep y'all updated on that too. I hope once it goes to court and all that good stuff. Really nothing popping before we get into the BET award. There are currently 27, maybe 28 children missing in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And a lot of them went missing in the same 2-week span. Watch y'all kids.
Please.
Be more aware. It's so many tracking apps and put some air tags on them or something. You know,
Not like they pets. But well, I'll shut up.
Yeah, it's just because I don't be wanting to sound insensitive because it's sad that is literally just kids out here missing and getting snatched off the street. What are y'all like? Once again, who raised y'all to raise y'all kids? I want to know why so many of them are just comfortable with putting themselves in these circumstances to be getting snatched. It has to be something going on at home. I'm sorry. Because when you're happy at home, when you're in a healthy household, you ain't just getting in black vans and black trucks. You're just not. I'm just you're just not. I just it be so much fucking going on. It just be so much going on.
Do you know anybody personally who's missing a child right now?
Personally, I don't. Yes, I guess you could say. Well, I don't know if this is his child. So it's a young lady in Cleveland right now looking for her son.
You know her personally?
I don't know her personally, but JR did just reshared it, said that was his godson, posted receipts attached to it, so I know him.
Okay.
Um, I shared it, but shit, she had kids on her post underneath it telling her that she was a bad mom and the comments off.
Holy
So
fuck.
these were kids that he went to school with. So it's always more going on than we know when it comes to situations like this.
Yeah.
Small kids always no get them safely, but when they're like legit teenagers,
Yeah.
last seen getting into a black
A truck or a
truck.
van or something. Yeah. That'd be weird. On a side note, did you hear about the young lady who left her child at home for 8 days while she went to Puerto
Yes.
Rico?
Do babies fly free?
I don't know. I ain't got no kids.
Hmm.
If they
Anyone in
did,
the comments, can
E-
somebody Google it for us?
even if they didn't, I'm not leaving my kid though. I'm leaving my kid at home for 8 days to fend for itself as a toddler.
It was very sad. It was very shocking. What was extremely surprising to me, though, is that she didn't have not one person to babysit.
Let me also add, I follow a young lady who seems to be like a family member or something of this little boy, and of course, she's been using this to boost her platform in a way.
Mhm.
Did I show it to you?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna show it
They
to you
usually do.
because I felt uncomfortable seeing that. I'm like, okay, you're the aunt. However, apparently you weren't around to. Well, I don't know. Maybe she wasn't asked. Maybe she didn't know that. Old girl was leaving out of town. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I can't overlook the fact that you're using this moment to boost your, like, I don't know, what's the word? I can't even think of the word right now because she has a podcast as well.
They do
See,
anything for clout.
yeah, and that's a little sick. Like that's a little sick. I'm not doing that. I'm never doing that. Look at my dog, y'all. Tell her to take you
We'll
outside.
we'll get into something about that a
Tell
little
her.
later,
Tell her to take you
um,
outside.
because I understand. I get it. See, some you gotta strike when the iron is hot, and right now, the
I
most
do.
eyes she can get on her,
Yeah, I do understand it. However, I don't know. It's a little nasty.
it is.
I mean, the kid is deceased, but I don't. It's a little nasty. It's a little nasty.
I just want somebody to be in the comments like, "Well, you doing kid?" I when it comes to a mother or any parent for when they have a small child and they calling you on some, I really, really need you to watch my child. I really need to take this vacation. Like I feel like I'm about to snap. I feel like I'm about to lose my mind. That's why she left that child home for what was it, 8 days?
8 days.
Without a care postpartum type shit. Like she legit needed a break. I'm doing this vacation. I planned it. Now it's time for me to go, and none of y'all want to keep my child. And that's basically what I'm going on this vacation for, so I can be able to just get a decompress, be able to reset, so I can continue being a mom. Nobody wanted to watch this child. Nobody.
Well, where the daddy at? Oh, okay.
Who knows where these niggas be at?
Do something else.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No. The girls are fighting.
Like, let's just. They never have their fucking kids these days. It's always it's the woman. It's always the woman now when it comes to kids. I hate to say it. I know that there's plenty of men out there that are fantastic and taking care of their children and holding the household down. I get it, but 9 times out of 10, this is across the board. It's not even just in the Black neighborhoods or in the Black families. It's just the women now.
I be watching or I be reading some of those Reddits or subreddits of, am I the asshole and stuff like that. When they ask a forum if they're the asshole because of something. And after I read everything, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, it's him. It's him. It's fucking him. He doesn't get it yet. That you have these young kids looking up to you and you have to provide for them. Period.
Mhm. Show up.
Show up
It's really that simple. You just got to show up for
or be
it
there.
comes like and you can do that for free.
You can be there for free. You can literally be there for free.
The fuck, how do you feel about it with your mother, the mother of your child? Are y'all getting along? So what? So what?
Yeah.
Should have used the condom.
We're not.
Should have did your research on this person.
We're
of their
not
character.
going down this rabbit hole of the
You
shoulda,
are
woulda,
absolute-
couldas
You
on
are
both on both
absolutely-
parts
You are
because
absolutely correct.
she could have did something and he could have did something to prevent
Yeah, you
all this shit and
to
both
prevent
parties
forest fires.
did
Yeah.
nothing. That's how it always is. Both parties did nothing to prevent life.
Talk about it.
You
So
got
have you been
3
listening-
chances. 3. You got A, B, and C. A, B, and C.
A, B, and C.
Just do all 3 for the best result. That's 100% no kid. If you do A, B, and C, no kid. Moving on.
Have you been listening to new music?
I listened to the new Queens of the Stone Age album, which I did like.
Okay.
But no,
You said you
not
didn't
really.
like?
No, I did like it.
Okay. Uncle Fats got me to listen to Killer Mike's new album, which sparked
I
my
love
interest.
Killer Mike's new album.
Yeah, y'all gotta listen to Michael. It's good.
Michael is
it's
great.
really good. The features are perfectly placed and thought out. It's just the bars are there, the quality is there. Like I'm gonna revisit it, and then of course it triggered my mind to listen to some other new music because I haven't really been listening to music. And if you know me, that's really odd for me because I like music. I enjoy listening to music. Ain't nothing been hitting. But I listened to Gunna's album.
Hmm.
And Gunna's album was hitting. Now I can't get with some of these songs, they were entirely too short. Like he had one song on there, I think it was like 1 minute and 40 seconds, and I was just like, this is an intro. This is a segue between some songs. What is this? I was so upset, but check it out. And no features.
It was a couple songs I did like on here. Now that I'm looking back at the playlist, I did like.
Look, that
playlist.
number 2, baby.
Yeah, Back to the Moon is good. I like Fuck You Mean. I like P Angels the most. I like Born Rich. Bread and Butter is okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's better than, to me, I don't think it's better than his last album that had, Pushin' P and P Power with Drake and all that other shit. That song with Chloe. I don't know, because I still remember when that shit came out. I was like, no, this is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just
I've never been the biggest Gunna fan. When you go to an album, this is the last one. I guess this Dis Forever, DS Forever. It's 19 tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the songs have features. That album should be good. You gonna, and then the features you have are Thug, Kodak. You got 2 songs with Lil Thug.
y'all don't
Lil
even
Baby.
fuck with Kodak like that. Y'all gotta quit. Like
I don't. G Herbo.
y'all don't fuck with Young Blue
you
like
said,
that neither.
Chloe, Rowdy Rich and Future.
Roddy Rich then fell off.
But all I'm saying is those are the caliber of names when you make, and you gonna put them on there. That's, I said 8 tracks with a feature,
I mean,
and it's 19 songs. Half of the album have fire features, names, whatever. I expect the album like that to be good. Before Gunna, who is one of those artists
what?
where they need
Can I ask a
features to
question?
carry them.
No. See, you got to stop. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You can't say the two things that you just said. You just said that you like this new album because he ain't got no fucking features. Now you look back at this shit and was like, well, he needed to be carried. He didn't, clearly, because now he got a new album that you clearly fuck with no features.
I like it.
Okay,
like
so
it.
then he clearly didn't need the features. Let's say that. Number 2. He's been saying on this album of no features that y'all like these songs with the features because of him. He wrote the shit. He the one. These is his songs. Now let's switch it. Let's go to they songs. Let's go to Drake's song featuring Gunna. Let's go to Young Thug featuring Gunna. Let's go to Kodak Black featuring Gunna. It's not the same. It's not gonna hit the same because it ain't fucking Gunna's song. Gunna is good. We gotta give credit when credit is due. I don't really care for this album like that, but I will never take away from him the fact that he produced a phenomenal album with no features, but that he made an even better album last year with features. Of course he can make good shit with no features. It's his shit. It's his shit. And that's all he kept saying. He's like, y'all like them, but come on. It's me. It's me that's doing it.
Me.
It'd be him.
Me.
I wish
You
I
listen
listened
to
to
Thug?
the Young Thug album. Yeah, I wish I did. I listened to a
So-
few tracks, but not the whole thing, unfortunately. It's too much at once.
It's
all
a
these-
whole lot at once. I
It's way
listened
too
to the
much.
first. Okay, now that's the new one I just dropped today. Oh, Parade on Cleveland, Money on the Dressing Room. I made it to number 7, and then I turned it off. And Lord, I feel like I might get cooked for this if people ever like see it. People in the comments. I give Young Thug his credit, but I've never really been the biggest Young Thug fan. He make music for me, the bop too, but it's something about his voice after a while. I don't want to listen to a whole, it's 13 tracks on his album for 46, and it's 46 minutes. I don't want to hear Young Thug's voice for 46 minutes. I don't. I don't. That's all it is. So I don't want to hear his voice. I don't want to hear him rapping for 45 minutes.
What's up with his features?
Look, the very first song is with Drake, Parade on Cleveland. It go. Young Thug didn't even need to be on that. He could have just been. Like, and then this with the racks.
Okay, I can see that going. I'm looking at the features. I see Travis
Laughing.
all over it. I see Nicki. He always gonna get with Nicki.
Well, laugh. I was in the kitchen when with the Racks came on and Travis came on, and I was just, God, my God,
And you know Mike Dane got something to do with it. Let me just go to
oh
the
my
credits. I just know
God.
Mike got something to do with it.
I
Mike
was
ain't
like,
got
where
nothing to
is
do with
Laugh in a
this.
mosh pit when you need it? Travis Scott so hard. Thank you for making me get hip to him. He's so hard.
I'm waiting on a new album because we're going on to the tour. Like,
I cannot wait.
I don't know where he coming. It's either Detroit or Columbus. It's one or the other, and we are going. Cause all Sharita gonna do is fall asleep, like she did at the last Travis Scott concert.
No, I'm be lit, gonna be hype. But so I say all that to say, this is what album for Young Thug?
Ooh.
His album should be good at this point in his career, even if he is behind bars. He should be able to put together a good album, and he actually may get the first #1 rap hip hop album this year. Because right now he's battling to debut at #1. It's Young Thug. He got a formula. His formula worked for him.
I'ma listen to it. I did like Slime Language too.
I like
Slime and B with him and Chris Brown. I thought that was dope. Man, he had Solid on here.
Young Thug Young Thug and Chris Brown. Of course they gonna make a fire track together.
Fucking Solid was my shit last year or the year before. He be using that terrible ass snare.
So that's why I was more impressed with Gunna's album, because it was just like, oh, Gunna, it's just you, and it's still just as good, if not better. You know, I love that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, it's the 10-year anniversary of Mac Miller's Watching Movies with the Sound Off. If you know, you know. Leave it to Spotify to fucking remind me of that. I'll listen to it tonight and cry because I never got to see him live. And the one time I could have seen him, I didn't want to see fucking Logic. Logic brings everybody with him. Logic. Mac Miller was opening for Logic. I'm not buying tickets to a Logic concert. Like, I'm never doing it. I'm never doing it. I don't care who's gonna be there. I'm not doing it. Y'all gotta do some things without Logic.
Well, find somebody else.
Do something else. Do something.
Oh, I didn't actually look up my unmentionable. Damn it.
I'm not gonna bring up the Ty Bree shit because
we talked about it last week.
Yeah, true.
How do they spell it? A New Vibe. Let me go on that IG. Because we can do unmentionables, and then after unmentionables, get into the BET Awards and all the shenanigans. Because I ain't watched no Ratchet TV this week. Okay. We are on to something. They link tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please. Okay. Is it winning season? I don't want to pre-save nothing. AMV. Oh, bitch. So while I'm looking up A New Vibe, their newest single, congratulations and shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh yeah.
They are getting East 99th and St. Clair is being renamed Bone Thugs and Harmony Way.
Good for them.
What up, Ham? Shout out to Jake is fucking. That is good for them, but don't they already have a street? Or am I
I
tripping?
don't know what they got. Listen, don't ask me nothing.
I could have sworn last year
'Cause
they
I'm
got a street
sure-
named after them, didn't they?
I'm sure we lost all of our credibility after we went to see Dave Chappelle and complained about how Bone Thugs and Harmony was on stage, and we didn't understand why. Because it was terrible. It's terrible show. But congrats to them.
Okay, so yeah, winning season.
Yeah, I got it. I got it pulled up. They look great in this picture on Spotify. In the
It's a
white.
completely different picture. It's a different picture on Tidal.
Oh.
Picture of them. I don't see no picture of them. Now I feel left out.
Well, this is
Winning season.
Winning
New
Season by
Vibe.
A New Vibe. Shout out to them.
When you wake up, there's no need for the makeup. Unless you feel like you can do better, then get your cake up. I tried to tell my brother the other day, just wake up. But he wanna sleep all day, just the PlayStation. Right there, just really sitting here like that's all that there is to do. I really fear he in the obstacle. I'ma take him through. I got his hand, and I got a hand. See, I'm a big sister, not just to them little misters like where I'm from, but where I really come from. Like the sun rays, I'm touching everything. I'm like the moon, illuminating everything just like I do. That's why my name is Journey Blue. Blessed, living undisturbed. Oh, y'all ain't heard that shit can get wild. So if it go up, oh well, in a little while it's gonna go down. You blessed, I'm blessed. There's no stress without tests. There's no L's without wins.
I woke up, I rolled up, I got dressed, I poured drink in my cup. It's my winning season. I said you better believe it. No stress, all love. Cause I trust in the God up above. It's my winning season. I said you better believe it. Believe in yourself cause it's your season. Mind your health, protect your wealth cause you got reason. No out of focus, make no time for people pleasing. A major part of your success is you believing. Come on and pick up your crown, young daughter of now. Let's brighten your smile. Been canning bags for a while now. No more distractions, put your phone down. The blue light is way too loud now. This your real life, this ain't no profile. But it's okay, you get the message when you slow down. I hold your hand, I be your buddy, music soul child. Please understand if you can't change it, let it go now. No more demands unless it's major. Don't let it phase you. You need to face it to find your placement. With no complaining, meditating, intent be blatant. Be still impatient, yeah, the sun gon' shine and the rain gon' fall. But in the morning when you rise, you'll be the baddest of them all. I woke up, I rolled up, I got dressed, I poured drink in my cup. It's my winning season. I said you better believe it. No stress, all love. Cause I trust in the God up above. It's my winning season. I said you better believe it.
Woke up this morning with a big smile upon my face, believing in myself and that I will see brighter days. It's my time, yes, it's mine.
you better believe it. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Cause
Seeing is believing.
everything's gonna work out fine.
If you're not believing, it's because you're simply not seeing.
Everything's
Become
gonna be
aligned.
alright. Everything's
In due
gonna
time.
work out fine. Cause it's my
My
winning
God.
season.
It's your time.
That's great.
You better believe
You just
it.
gotta believe it.
Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna work out fine. Yeah.
Again.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna work out fine. Cause it's your winning season. I said you better believe it.
All right. All right, new vibe. Shout out to the winning season.
Man, shout out to De La Mons who recorded that at his studio. Oh, dude.
Mm.
And shout out to him also because he's recording Rip Flames right now. I was just looking at the live before we went live. So my nigga working. My nigga
All
working.
right. Get into
Shout out to
it.
him. Man.
Shout out to G on the grind.
Yeah.
What's up? I miss you.
G on the grind in the building, y'all.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No.
I'm gonna have to come over and harass you.
Yeah, you gotta harass my mother. Listen, I don't know if we having something for the 4th. Mom can confirm in the chat, but if we haven't something on the 4th, then please bring your ass over. So
Absolutely. You know me, I'm down for a cookout, especially at the mom's house.
shit, that's this weekend, ain't it?
We
Shit.
sitting in luxury. Mm-hmm.
Well, Annette just invited us. My cousin just invited us to see Moulin Rouge. Right? Is it Moulin
Yeah.
Rouge?
I think that's at Moulin Rouge.
At Playhouse. So I think we're gonna do that on Sunday. Maybe we can
I
party
may be able
Saturday.
to.
You may be able to. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk after
Okay. Okay.
after we get off. We're gonna have some best friend talk.
Okay.
You know,
We'll do that.
was we gonna shoot people in the face?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Daniel is upset with us that we
Why?
haven't been.
I
inviting
seen he
him
was
to
on
shoot
today.
people in the face. Yeah, he was on today and last night. Apparently, he told me. Remember the last time, a few weeks ago, and he said all he had was Fortnite.
Yeah.
I forgot about the conversation where he had to like re-download it or something. So I just thought that he didn't have it on the system, and he
Well,
has
why
been
didn't
having
he
them.
just re-download it?
But I think he did,
Mm.
and I just forgot that he did. So I've been thinking that he only been having Fortnite, so that's why I ain't been asking him to play with us the last couple of times.
Mom, my Logitech controller came in the
A
mail,
Logitech controller can.
and I just been demonstrating how you use it. See, when you want to go up, you just
Do you have an unmentionable live?
yeah, I got an unmentionable. You know my White King. Shout out to him.
Oh, he got another hit out.
You know he got hits. My man Tristan got hits.
Because he do.
He got
He-
hits. This is Flag Day. He just dropped this
Ooh,
like 2
Flag
weeks
Day.
ago.
He about to be talking some shit.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Flag
Oh,
Day.
yeah.
Live from the trenches, need a trophy in this bitch, I'm tryna ball out. Okay. Yeah, live from the trenches, need a trophy in this bitch, I'm tryna ball out. Ain't nobody coach me in this bitch, you know I'm learning legend. Crocs up on my feet, don't rock just 7. Watch this, let them get the hatin', I'ma put them on the block list. No debating, bitch, I'm greatness, put me in that top 10. Me and D-Lo made it out the basement, bitch, we locked in. Free coming late, we made away with this shit, bitch, we locked in. And I know CJ got my 6 before a hit, he dropped 10. Do anything for Shay, we slid the hoop, he talking about a bin. I told you things that I'ma take straight to my grave, it ain't no end. I told him I was different, now you see the difference is. Now that money coming in, shit, we bout to win. Big ol' loaf of denim, I got bread inside my jeans. Paid shooter, spend them, send them. Masked up, no Halloween. I'd rather you just hurt my feelings, don't you ever lie to me. It ain't no use to play the victim, that's the truth the blind can see. I done broke straight up through the ceiling, going high as I could be. I roll exotic 3.5s just to put my mind at ease. You say you tryna link, I don't got time inside the week. My city full of sand and shells, but I ain't standing by the beach. Blicks, blicking bullets in the bodies out of mine appeal. Alliteration, illustration off to my ideas. All them boys complacent, yeah, I wouldn't wanna be 'em. But I be sliding through they sections, I don't never fucking see 'em. Dive from the trenches, need a trophy in this bitch, I'm tryna ball out. Ain't nobody coach me in this bitch, you know I'm learning legend. Crocs up on my feet, don't rock just 7. Watch this, let them get the hating, I'ma put them on a block list. No debating, bitch, I'm greatness, put me in that top 10. Me and D-Lo made it out the basement, bitch, we locked in. Free Coleman Lane, we made away with this shit, bitch, we locked in. And I know CJ got my 6 before a hit, he dropped 10. Tryna drop a Benz, long way from the pen, yeah. Had to drop some family, had to drop some friends, yeah. Rally by myself, I got this stick on me like flag day. You wanna smoke today, we see each other one of our last days. I was overworking through the struggle till the bag came. Always full of shooters, straight with lead, they ain't classmates. Tryna get ahead, but throw a punch and that's your last phase. I don't think no one else but an artist, my mom and dad. I done straight up through the ceiling, going high as I could be. I roll exotic 3.5s just to put my mind at ease. You say you tryna link, I don't got time inside the week. My city full of sand and shells, but I ain't standing by the beach. Blicks, blicking bullets in the bodies out of mine appeal. Alliteration, illustration off to my ideas. All them boys complacent, yeah, I wouldn't wanna be 'em. But I be sliding through they sections, I don't never fucking see 'em. Live from the trenches, need a trophy in this bitch, I'm tryna ball out. Ain't nobody coach me in this bitch, you know I'm learning legend. Crocs up on my feet, don't rock just 7. Watch this, let them get the hating, I'ma put them on a block list. No debating, bitch, I'm greatness, put me in that top 10. Me and D-Lo made it out the basement, bitch, we locked in. Free Coleman Lane, we made away with this shit, bitch, we locked in. And I know CJ got my 6 before a hit, he dropped 10.
It's my white king, y'all. He don't miss.
He slid.
He slid. He gonna slide every
He
time.
slid. He
Pause.
slid.
Pause.
What up, Uncle Fats in the
Shout out
building?
to Uncle Fats.
He slid.
We gonna get into
He did.
these BET Awards.
He definitely slid. But yes, let's get into this BET Awards.
Pop, pop,
Where do
pop,
we
pop.
where do we start? I guess we can start with Uzi. He opened. Terrible performance.
You didn't like it?
It was very lackluster for Uzi.
You've seen Uzi perform before?
Not in person.
Yes, you did.
When?
He was at Dreamville.
He was. Drake brought him out.
Mm-hmm.
He had us lit.
That's his performance. That's all he does.
I didn't.
That's
See
all
him
he
perform
does.
at festivals and on TVs and it wasn't.
It's the same.
It wasn't. So I will say this: it was the same, but it didn't have that show energy. It didn't, especially since he didn't start it with what is it, Body Rock, or I just want Shawty Got a Body song. That's now it's hard.
No,
Like,
he played that after the new song that he's pushing now. That's what's going on. He's pushing a new song, so that's the first song that he played. But of course he played that song. Why do I not know the name of the song all of a sudden? My God, I just hear it. I mean, both songs collectively only got 12 words. What y'all want from the man? I love that ski mask he had on. I like this outfit. Real rock star shit.
He's a rock star.
He's a rock star.
His performance, it was just.
I know it was lackluster, but I really didn't expect much more from him. You know what I mean?
I did when he's opening the show.
Man, please. They was better off having Saucy. Saucy
No,
shoulda
definitely.
No, for real. They should have just had him open the show because I don't even understand why they had Lil Uzi Vert opening the show. He has the hottest song out right now. Why is he opening the BET Awards? Opening? You know how I feel about opening. You know how I feel about going first. Y'all gotta quit. You know what they trying to tell y'all when they put you first.
No, I feel like the greats should go first at award shows.
No. I'm
And I don't mean
headlining.
like,
Wait
so
for
you don't
me.
want Beyonce to go first, but there has been award shows where she do go first, and she has, and it's just it's the show, you know. It didn't have, it was nothing. It wasn't no spark. It just wasn't no, oh shit, we about to get into the BET Awards, you know. If they would have let Migos open the show with their tribute to Takeoff, them finally reuniting, that would have been more effective as an opener for the BET Award. To me, out of all the
I could see it.
performances that I saw,
I could see it. Yeah.
to me, theirs was the only one that they should have. That's the opener.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
could see it.
statement. It gets the room going. It hypes. They gonna be hyped for the rest of the night. The energy in that crowd was terrible. The sounds were terrible.
Yeah, I heard some delay or some doubleness or something. I don't know what was going on with the sound.
It's just, I want the BET Awards to next year, because I'm pretty sure Tyler Perry will have his fingers in the next one, you know,
Yeah.
since that's his now.
Exactly. And I want to make that absolutely clear. We here at the Everything and Then Some podcast is not blaming Tyler Perry for any of the
At all.
mishaps that happened at
This
this
ain't his
BET
show.
Awards, because
This ain't
this
his.
was already planned before he acquired it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So we gonna see what happened next year. Now that Tyler got his hand in the pot.
I like the blackness of the BET Awards. Always appreciate that. I'm always going to be here for it. Look, I love seeing Sexy Red going off in the audience, you know, talking about going to Pound Town next to the gospel, you know, Bobby something. I'm here for it. You know, Boosie with his lawyer falling in the seats. Look, Boosie was lit, Uncle Fats. I'm here for those moments because it's very BET-ish.
Yeah.
It's very the culture for us. I think the BET Awards would greatly benefit from some kind of cell phone policy or something, though.
Do something else. Do something else.
I think
That's all we want.
to me, that was what be missing more than anything when it comes to the BET Awards compared to the MTV and the Grammys. You don't see the artists or even the fans on their phones the whole time for making sure they're getting their pictures for the IG to share everybody. The whole time, everybody was just on. It's a disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
You got your phone out at a concert because you were so concerned about capturing what you look like in that moment than actually being in the moment.
Exactly.
And that's what's missing with the BET Awards compared to all the other awards, is because it's the Grammys. They've been here, they done that. We all know Beyonce is the greatest performer on the planet, but it's legit her peers that are also at the Grammys. So everybody is bringing that caliber of performance, if you get what I'm trying to say. It's not
right.
I'm sorry, Glorilla not gonna be doing what she did at the BET Awards at the Grammy.
Can we talk about that?
You know, so it's
Can we talk about the Glorilla performance? How did you feel about the Glorilla performance?
They don't know what kind of artist they want her to be. That's
I can
what I
tell.
took from the performance.
I can tell. You are absolutely fucking correct. They don't even know where to place her. They're trying to sexy her up, but I think we all seen the other day that that's not gonna fucking work. And especially for her voice. What do you do for artists like Glorilla? What do you do for artists like Scarlett with these raspy? Shout out to Big Topic from Cleveland. Mm-hmm. What do you do with these girls that got these voices like this? Then you put her on stage, and it was the stiffest I've ever seen. I ain't never in my life see something move but not move all at the same time. Like I was perturbed. I didn't like it, and I'm still
She
mad at her from Dreamville. So
still
I'm
mad
still
at
I'm
her
still
for
fucking
Dreamville.
mad. I'm still mad.
Is she not? I don't want to say she's not sexy because somebody finds her sexy in that kind of way. But what I mean is,
And
she
then
don't. That's not. It don't. It wasn't authentic. She not.
and then
She
to
like the ratchet and dance on top of the car. She ain't trying to
but
strip
then
tease.
but then to make matters worse, several performances later, like 2, here come Ice Spice working that shit. I was like, see? 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 This is what I'm talking about. You have to do it all. You have to do all that shit. Glow can't do it. I don't think Glow can do it. I don't know how long Glow will be around.
That's
Cause
what the
Ice
music
Spice gonna be a little
industry
bit
is.
different. I'm sorry, like it's gonna be different with her.
She the next one up. I've been trying to tell y'all. Drake told us first. Yeah, he was
I
on
mean,
his
yeah,
creep
Drake
shit
told
saying
us
Ice Spice was
first,
next. And
and
everybody
then
mad now, but it's really Drake the one who put.
yeah, and then the Taylor Swift feature didn't hurt fucking either. You know what I mean? So then
Taylor Swift.
all her
That
shit,
was Taylor Swift.
all Ice Spice shit went all the way up after that Taylor Swift
And I know
thing.
y'all don't like. A lot of people don't like the Ice Spices of the world. And what I also need us to realize, the BET Awards is no longer for us. We are not its target
Yeah,
audience
yeah,
anymore.
us, you know,
The
our
30
age.
and up crowd,
Yeah.
you know, it's not for us because there was a whole lot of people in that audience. These people, who are these people? It was people when Master P came out. I was just like, who idea was it to have Master P come out? Them people in the audience don't know nothing about Master P.
I mean, some of them do. And
The older ones, and those
but
were the ones that were turning up to it, checking for no Master P.
but
It's too
I'm
much of a disconnect.
well, that's fine. But I'm glad that they're making themselves, present so that if you wanted to look up who Master P was, he was on the BET Awards. He had to be somebody, right? He got noodles.
Ain't that what the
He
hip
got
hop
rap
awards is for?
snacks.
Ain't that what the BET hip hop
Listen,
awards is
I
for?
was gonna say something like that. I was like, this seemed very BET Hip Hop Awards ish more than BET Award ish. Besides the fact that Beyonce just won every fucking thing that
She won 3 awards.
That's a lot of fucking awards. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Album of the year, which they gave to her and SZA.
That's a lot.
A tie.
It's a lot of
And
it's
your
a lot
choice
of awards.
award.
Who won more that night? I'll wait. Exactly.
I think she won.
She
the
won a
most.
lot. She won a lot.
She won 3. She won 3 awards.
That is the only thing that wasn't quote unquote hip hop to me. In this not supposed to be BET Hip Hop Awards, because that's what it felt like. I was like, damn, I thought the Hip Hop Awards were in October. I could have swore BET Awards was in October, but whatever. Or the Hip Hop Awards was in October.
It is. We have been celebrating 50 years of hip hop
yeah.
all this year.
I get it.
Shout out to Uncle Fats. That's what we talked about on the TV show at school with Talk of the Land. The one that I hosted, we talked about hip hop, and they even had the segment on the BET Awards where they had artists talking about when they fell in love with hip hop, and I made sure that I asked my co-hosts and stuff that because that's a moment, that you remember with hip hop. So it was just I got it, but I always loved how the BET Awards honor all of our music. I love that it was always a whole gospel segment every single year. You know, I
So
love that it was R&B, it was hip hop, it was rap. They did athletes, they did the actors and the actresses, they did all that, and this whole show was just a
let's
hip hop showcase.
let's get into the other mess.
Yeah, because it was other mess. You want to talk about JT assaults and Uzi?
Sure, let's
Let's
go
get right
there.
into it because before we get started, I want to put out there that before I saw the incident of them, of what happened with that, I looked at JT's story. One of her first posts from that day was the fact that she didn't want to go to the BET Awards and she was getting forced to go.
Okay. All right.
Uzi opens the performance, the whole BET Awards, and on his new track that he is performing, he has a line where he shouts out Ice Spice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is the tea?
Later on in the show, it came out, video came out of JT going off on Uzi, throwing her phone at him, calling him a goofy ass nigga, saying, "Don't you ever play me." Da 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 da. They left together shortly after that. The blogs and stuff were saying that JT was upset that he was taking a picture with Ice Spice. I want to make it clear that Ice Spice actually did up this picture too. I love it.
I'm a boss, you a work it, bitch. I make money. She's making money moves. Y'all don't even get it. That's the move. That is the move. That is
Business
the
business,
move
and
to
it's
do.
smart. And it's smart. It's extremely smart. It's smart. This is why I'm on JT side and I'm on Ice Spice side. And I'm not on Uzi side because Uzi was playing in people's faces. JT
and
came out
Uzi
and
is being placed like the prize, and that's weird to me as well.
Facts.
I think
JT came out and said that it had nothing to do with because she lost her seat. No, so here's my thing, because when you watch earlier when they was performing and stuff, I think they were in the same world because it's a part where JT is up dancing, singing to a song. Ice Spice like 2 seats down from her. So if we together, we the couple.
Mm-hmm.
I come back, not only is my seat gone, and we sit in front row, the first 3 rows, that's where they were sitting. Not only is my seat gone next to you, you taking pictures with a bitch who on your new song that you just made, you shouting her out on stage like I ain't your woman, and you taking a picture with her all in her face?
Well, he's supposed to, because he shouted her out in the song. Like, this only made sense. He's promoting the song. Again, he came out to the song because he's promoting the song. If her name is in the song, the next best thing that you can do is take a picture with the bitch at the award show of the place where you premiered the song. He doing everything he's supposed to do,
except making sure that his woman's seat is not taken.
She got to understand. See, this is the thing.
What does she have to understand? That
some of this shit really be spur of the moment. And I don't have time to explain shit to you. You know what I'm saying? When it's as simple as this, like just a click of a picture and everything that I want done is done, but then I got to sit here and explain it to you first. Like, I don't have time to explain it to you first. This is the best move for the song, right?
The best move for the song is that the song should be good. Let's start there.
You didn't like the song?
No, it's corny.
I like the song. See? See? There it is.
We know Uzi know how to make a hit. That's not a hit. Well, that's why he got to go through these antics to push it. He got one of the most organic hits on the radio that has come out in years.
Let me also say, let me also say this. I really don't think that all his hits should be hits. Like I don't.
I agree.
It be mediocre. Travis is the king of y'all niggas. Like where I feel like they're trying to make Uzi the king of these niggas, and he's not. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know, his shit is not. It don't hit. It don't hit the way it should hit. It don't hit the way Travis should hit. But either way, I can't argue with the stats, and he got number one shit. But his shit, I don't think it should be number one. I don't think it should be number one.
Kaylanice is in the building. Hey, Kaylanice.
Shout
Her
out to
team said
Kaylanice.
she was mad at him because he gave her seat to someone else.
Oh wow.
So that's all. You dragged your girl out the house. This is why I led with saying that JT story made it clear that she didn't want to go to the BET Awards. But she went anyway. Her man was performing. He opened the show. I'm going to support you. So you mean to tell me when I take a quick bathroom break, you can't even make sure don't nobody take my seat? She should not have thrown her phone at him, but she was right. Don't play in my face like that. The least I'm JT.
I would have left. I agree. I would have left. You know how I do. You got one time to play in my face. As soon as I feel like I'm being played, I'm leaving. I am leaving with zero explanation. I'm literally dipping the fuck out. I'm dipping. We don't play that. I'm on JT's side as well. But
if the picture is he looked like a fan.
If it's the reason, you know, according to Kaylanice, gave the seat to someone else.
I ain't giving away.
Then I agree with JT, but you know.
And Ice, genius for upping the picture of you and Uzi together. I'm here for it. Smart business move. Kept the people talking about you. Kept your name going. She had one of the best overall performances. Once she learns how to project her voice more.
It's hard to do it when you're.
I need sis to pop an energy pill or something before she go on stage.
Well, no.
She too vibey.
But that's the thing. Like that's the point of her voice. Kind of like Bia. Like it's the same thing. Like they got these like these nonchalant fucking voices. Like you can't really project that and then provide the same vibe all at the same time. I enjoyed her performance.
I did too. It was
better than Glows. It was better than Glows, and that was my point. That was my whole point. It was better than Glorilla's.
I like a concept. I like a concept when it comes to a performance.
And I fuck with Ice Spice. I like
Ice Spice.
But I don't say the words. I don't say the words out loud or nothing like that. I sound weird.
Just in your head.
Yeah. Like I'm not saying that. Like Glah, keep it a stack. Like now I'm not saying none of this shit. No, I'm not doing it.
Like she said, bitches can't take nothing from her but notes. Y'all not fucking with Ice Spice.
Listen, I like her. I like her a lot. The way she was moving, I was just saying, I was like, see, like Glow can't do that. Glow can't do that.
She can't do that.
Glow can't do that.
Especially when
Glow can't do that.
Fucking what's her name? Lotto performing Put It on the Flow, and she just
well, you know, I don't look at Lotto.
Down.
I don't look at Lotto at all because that's a child.
I enjoy watching Lotto perform. She looked like she be having so much fun on stage. It's a full concept every time now when she goes on stage. She been killing it. She deserved to win that. What did she win? Best female hip hop or best hip hop female? Hold on. Viewer's choice, male hip hop, artist. That's rap and pop, man. Where is that? I know she won it. Yeah, female hip hop artist, Lotto.
Mm.
Over Megan, Nicki, Cardi, Glorilla, Koi, and
Good
Ice
for
Spice.
her. Good for her. She
She deserves
deserves.
it.
She deserves.
I also want to
She's been
know,
very consistent.
very. I want to know why the BET Award keep nominating Big Glow for Best New Artist.
Every year for the past 3 years. Yeah. I don't know.
For at least the last 3 years, they have nominated her for Best New Artist, and I don't think she's won either of them. So I understand why they keep nominating her. Shout out to Coco Jones, Miss ICU. She won for that. Album of the year, we already talked about that. Renaissance and SOS. Shout out to them. International act, Burna Boy, actor, Damson Idris,
Mm-hmm.
the dude from
Snowfall.
Snowfall. There you go. Busta Rhymes, Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations to them. He definitely deserves it. Definitely deserves it. We
Let's
did
get into
viewer choice.
Patty.
Oh,
Listen.
Patty.
Patty gon' Patty. Patty gon' Patty, man.
They didn't have the words for her. I saw somebody on Twitter. She made a whole joke out of she was in front of them, and they didn't have it on like no teleprompter. It looked like it was on like flat TVs or something, and the words are on it. So if she couldn't see it, my thing is, why would y'all have Patti LaBelle
Thank
singing a
you.
tribute to Tina Turner in the first place?
Right. That
Where
didn't
was
make any sense.
Fantasia? Where was Fantasia?
On tour, I think. Because she was just here with
Okay.
Joe.
Okay.
And I missed it. She was just here
Now
like,
she needed her readers on. She
last
definitely
Friday.
needed some glasses. Okay, so I didn't know that she was on tour, so that makes sense then. But she should have been doing it at the BET Awards. I know it was last minute. They probably didn't really have a chance to put together a proper Tina Turner tribute. I'm pretty sure the Grammys will be able to do that.
I need to
They
download
have
this
the budget.
video.
They have the budget. It's organized. They have the experience. And
I'm trying, y'all.
she tried. She was trying, but it was like, didn't even the song Simply the Best? Like,
Yes.
girl.
Yes. You're simply the best. Man, that's all you have to do. Listen.
It was nobody else. Though.
She was
just
mumbling.
Patty.
When I tell you she was mumbling and then it was doubling in the
trying, y'all.
background, like that shit was hilarious to me. I
No,
was
when
dying.
she started screaming for her background singers, and they was already starting to sing the
But the
background. so it's just
background
damn,
singers
she couldn't
didn't
even
know
hear her
the song
singers either.
She didn't know the song either. Like that's what was crazy. Nobody
knows
knew the
words to that
song. The
Nobody knows
musician
that
was on
song.
point. Listen. They was like, listen, we gonna do this. We just gonna play the song.
I feel like they told her like 5 minutes before it started what song she was gonna be doing or something. Like you wasn't even at home.
See, and that's what I don't believe. I feel like rehearsal was a thing, sound check is a thing. They at
Couldn't
least emailed you with the song that you was gonna be
Mhm.
singing. That at least gotta be a thing. That's three
Patty ain't
different
doing
things.
sound
That's
checks
three.
anymore.
Huh?
I don't feel like Patty doing a sound check day of and she going out there and she singing it in her
Man,
trailer.
you better do a sound check.
But that's why they songs are always terrible. It has to be something. You know who had one of the best vocal performances of the night?
Hmm.
T.I.
Mm.
And he barely used the background vocal. He just used the beat. He was one of the only people on that stage who went up there and spit all his words. And guess what? He didn't have, and guess what? He was trying to cuss, which I think is insane because they only do it at the BET Awards and the BET Hip Hop. I get it. You're in front of your people, but this is still on TV. Sing the edited version.
I enjoyed Doechie's performance and
She's a star.
the mashup with Trillville. I really
Loved it.
I
Loved it.
was twerking. Sharita hates that song, and she hates that I love that song because I love that fucking song. I love that song. I love the No Scrubs, the TLC No Scrubs motherfucking sample in the background. That shit is hard. They did that shit
Mhm.
with that song and with the
I just don't like.
Trillville.
I don't like Kodak verse on it, so I like the version
Well,
without him.
yeah. So I be playing a few of the different versions. I am a Kodak fan, but I don't really like the version with him on there. So I played the
Give me
one.
the version without him. That's the extended cut. Give me
Yeah,
that
the
one.
extended cut.
Mhm.
Now, when that's available in karaoke, that's it. That's me. You know how I do. Once I get me a song, that's it. It's my song. I am 50 Cent
Yeah.
at karaoke. I am. It's me. It's 50.
Yeah. I mean, but the BET Awards, it was enjoyable. It just. I'm excited to see what Taylor does with next year going forward.
Tyler.
It's been very. Yeah, Tyler Perry. Oh my God. I've been
Did you
doing
call
good
him
with everybody's
Taylor?
name so far. I definitely just called that man Taylor.
Ooh, child.
I'm ex- I hope it goes back to being more authentic, like it was all those years ago, where you can tell it was African American people in the room
Mm-hmm.
helping to put the show together. It's very LA now. The BET Awards is very LA, and granted, it has all been in LA, but it's never felt LA. It always felt like it was a part of the culture, and it doesn't feel like that anymore. It doesn't. That's one of the biggest disconnects for me with the BET Awards. Who are these people? Why y'all don't advertise it, promote it, nothing? One day, it'd be like one day, the day before they let us know what's coming on, then it I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. I know we're not the target audience anymore, so these new kids, they do have the short attention span, so they just need one day, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. It's still worth watching though if you want to find it. I enjoyed it. for
I
the most
enjoyed
part.
it.
Yeah, I wasn't like sitting there disappointed. It was just like, okay.
I'm a fan of Sugar Hill. I hope to see them live. So it was nice to see them out and like performing the songs that I used to love and shit like that. Shit that I found on
Oh,
my own and
Big
like
Daddy
my
Kane
mom's.
and
Yeah, yeah, like all that shit.
Redman and
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy, T.I., Ja Rule, and he
Exactly.
one
Ja Rule,
song, and it
yeah.
was he had everybody lit, but like he should have did 2 or 3 songs. Like it's it
No, a
overall
Ja
though.
Rule. I would love to go to on a Ja Rule like tour, like to a Ja
Same,
Rule show, because I seen
same.
him at Lovers and Friends, and I was like, nah, I kind of need just him and Ashanti. Like, I wish I would have copped tickets to that tour and seen that, because I'm a fan. I've always been a
Yes,
fan.
always. Even when 50 came out and just
And
destroyed
then
that
I was a
man
fan of him
whole
too.
career
Shit.
path, man, but it was just like he's still Jaja. He
It
still
was
got them hits.
Ja Rule, 50 Cent, and R. Kelly at that time. Like, I was a nasty fucking person.
That's a mouthful.
Not a mouthful. Pause.
So one last thing before we go. Keep y'all motherfucking mouths closed about Beyonce not coming to T Awards
Oh my
anymore.
God.
She has performed the most out of any
How do we begin
artist
here?
and made because I be having to get the peeps together. She's performed the most 9 times if I remember correctly. She's been there the most. Y'all boy Drake has been there once. Rihanna has been there like once since. SZA ain't never been there. I can keep going. I understand she is the best and she is the greatest. She always has the best. I understand a lot of y'all don't want to make to go see one of the best artists of all time perform. So you wait all year round to be able to catch her at the BET Awards. But guess what?
I'm never waiting around to catch her at the BET Awards.
Ever. But who Michael Jackson is dead. He's dead. Ain't nobody seeing him, fat. We not gonna do this. Okay? Dust. No. We're not doing this.
Dust? No, he's not Dust. I don't think he's Dust. Is he Dust? He's not Dust.
He was dust when he was alive. What do you mean? This is like almost a decade. That man is dust. That man is dust. All I'm saying
It's
is
been 14 years to be exact. Since 2 days ago. 14 years and
them
2
bones
days.
is dry. But no, let's think about the caliber of talent that
Oh, shit.
performed at this year's BET Award.
No.
What were they going to be able to do for Beyonce?
I mean, go away.
No, I'm just no, like for real. Just Chris Brown. Chris Brown ain't performed at the BET Awards crying on stage with Michael Jackson. She's may have done one since after that, but like he don't even come. So the one artist who helped build it on her back, who happens to be on tour right now, y'all mad that she wasn't there? She would have ruined the BET greatness. I'm glad she doesn't go anymore. Y'all wanted to see Big Glow after Beyonce performed?
No. I never want to see Big Glow perform again.
Y'all want to hear Coco sing I See You after Break My Soul?
No.
We don't want to see Lotto and her trash bag outfit that she had because she ripped out the plastic because she acting brand new. It don't make sense. Y'all gotta be thoughtful. Y'all gotta think about these things.
Thoughtful.
Y'all not smart. Y'all just not smart. It just don't make sense for her to be BET Awards. It don't make sense. It makes sense for her to go to the Grammys, but to be honest, I don't think she goes back no more. After they played in her face like they did last year for Album of the Year once again, and now she's the most awarded person of all time at the Grammys, man. She gonna be doing what she always doing, minding her business. Get off her back. Get you a Logitech controller. It's the controller of life.
Literally. For $250,000, you can have this controller. Y'all want this controller for $250,000?
Look, y'all gotta get it. You gotta get it.
See, up.
You gotta get it.
The ups work.
Like sis in Poland tonight. Oh my pictures. And y'all mad at her that she ain't come to the fucking BET Awards. They sound systems don't even work.
Listen, I don't know what I was listening to when Patty got up there. I thought my ears were deceiving me. It was between the backing track, her, and the background singer who didn't know what the fuck to do at that point. Like, everybody was so confused. I was confused. Like, it was a lot going on.
Like, everybody was confused. Everybody was dazed. Ain't nobody know what. And the poor people in the audience, they was just because it's Auntie Patty on the stage.
And she's trying, y'all. She's trying.
She's trying, y'all. We know Auntie Patty can sing. We know she can read.
And so somebody was on my post and was like, you know, she's 79. I was like, her and other 79-year-olds. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they do this. They do this.
No, they didn't. What's happening on the 4th of July, Fab? I don't celebrate the white man's holiday.
Oh my God. We were doing so good.
Cue the music! Cue the music!
We were doing so good.
You were doing so good. I don't even know where that came from. Y'all, that was episode 179 of the Everything and Then Some podcast on Fuck Your Shit Tuesday. I'm just JRC, the Lucky Laugh. Follow us everywhere. Google us and get into it. That's the Twitches, that's the YouTubes, the Facebooks, the Kicks, the Apples, the Spotifys, and any and everywhere else that you see our name. Fuck with us. Run the numbers up. We'll see y'all next week. Until y'all hear from us again, go be great out here in these streets.